Today I'm working on an area that requires a couple of big pieces. So I've got my trusty tape measure. I borrowed my daughter's car because it has a hatchback, and I'm going to take you thrifting. I want something to go here on the lower spot, and it's got to be big, and I want something to go up here. Well, a great day of thrifting always starts right here at my local restore. I just have to remember I'm looking for storage for my potting bench, and I'm looking for something big and dramatic to hang on that two-story wall. I just have to stay focused and not get distracted by all the great bargains they have here. Good luck with that. Let's go inside. So right off the bat, I find these wood boxes that were used for wine. The price is sure right. So I did what Joyce Stempa recommended. She's been thrifting for 40 years and made a comment that said, pile them into your cart, even if you're not sure, because you can always take them out later. Well, as you can see, I bought them all. So it wasn't the right day to get 20% off, but they did give me the senior discount. So I ended up getting 5 boxes for $22.50. That's 10% off. With tax, it came to $24.75. I'm going to have a lot of fun refinishing these little guys, putting some handles on them, and using them to store my tools. Thrifting makes me hungry, so I did stop for a donut with Vietnamese coffee glaze. It's the best. Next stop, Ray's Trading Company. Well, I'm back at my favorite of all favorite, Ray's Trading Company. So let's go see what we can find. This is why I love coming here so much. It's the inspiration, the way he uses everything on such a big scale. I don't even know for sure what I'm looking for. I guess I think when I see it, I'll know it. Or I'll know it when I see it. And that's the whole reason that I prefer going to salvage places instead of traditional thrift shops. If I go to a traditional thrift shop, I am going to find treasures, cute little teacups, but I'm looking for big and bold. These would sure look cool in the right garden. These little guys are new, but boy, you could paint a little fish emulsion on them, and in a month or two, they'd look gorgeous. These are amazing. Is it just me, or are there buckets everywhere now? Those would look great in the garden. This is why I love coming here. Every time I do, I find something that I have never seen before. These are brick molds. I wish I had a place for them or a use for them. As I was leaving, I saw 2 big oversized trays that would be perfect. I just didn't see them going in. So I snapped one up. I ran back to get the buckets, and I was so excited I even had the owner take my picture. He's used to me. Since I didn't find anything all day that would go on the upper portion of that tall, narrow wall, I decided to repurpose the clock that I bought in my first thrifting video, and I'll tell you why. After I had it hung on the wall for a while, I realized I wanted it to look bigger, heavier, and more substantial. So I brought it here to my local fab shop. Let me show you what they did for me. If you don't have a fabrication shop in your area, I hope you can find one that's not too far away. They are a tremendous resource because remember, when you buy something at the thrift shop, you're not stuck with the way you buy it. If it's too big, you can always make it smaller by taking pieces off. And if it's too small or you want it more substantial, you can always add to it if you can find a wonderful resource like these guys right here. So now let me show you how my thrifted treasures all came together. I gave this clock a quick coat of the Rust-Oleum protective spray. I did the same thing with the buckets because I am going to leave these out all year, and I was envisioning them filling up with water and rusting away to nothing, so I wanted to protect them. I also sprayed the boxes inside and out, including the lids, but I do plan to put these away in the winter. I don't want these left out in the rain. But I love the way they came, so clean and new looking. I didn't have to do much at all, just a quick coat to protect them. I found some inexpensive handles on Amazon. I put 2 on each box just to make them easier to slide out from under my potting bench, and I think they look great. I wasn't worried about them having to take the weather, the handles I mean, because I do plan to put them in the storage shed once we start getting a little rain. I had some wonderful help from my husband hanging it up, which is saying a lot because Formula One and the World Cup were both on, but we got everything in place. While he was hanging everything up, I gave the tray a quick coat. If you can't find this at your local hardware store, I'll put a link in the description. I love the detailing on this tray. I love the colors, the patina, and I wanted it to last. So here's where the buckets landed. And here's how the boxes look on my potting bench for all my tools. I'm really happy with these. And lastly, here's how the tray looks and the clock with the new larger plastic disc behind it. And I think the whole thing came out perfect and it's exactly what I wanted. Every time I come around the corner, I just fall in love with it all over again. Thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.